10 years ago, I did not care about robots. I'm a coach for professionals in service and sales. But now I'm concerned because robots will replace many jobs of people I work with today, like receptionists, sales personnel, even nurses. That's why I want to share some ideas with you about coping with robots. As you're sitting here, think of a time long, long ago, about 100,000 years ago, and you're standing in front of your cave as one of our ancestors. You're overlooking the valley, and there you see somebody approaching your cave. A stranger. What was our first concern? Is it an enemy or a friend? What did our ancestor probably do? He waved a hand and called, hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo means no weapon, you're welcome. And what did the other do? He waved hand too. And he called, now beam yourself back into the future. About 10 years from now, you're entering a hotel. You're approaching the front desk. You see a receptionist waving a hand and saying with a friendly voice, welcome. What will be our first concern in such a situation in 10 years? Is it a human or is it a robot? Fiction or fact? Facts are, already today we are surrounded by robots, vacuum cleaners, mowing machines, your car. Even in surgery they use robots. And chatbots are communicating with us, and they can solve some of our problems better than humans. And with every new problem they solve, they learn. So no surprise that experts predict that computers will be more intelligent than humans in about 5 years from now. And there are thought leaders who pledge that humans should become cyborgs to cope with all that artificial intelligence around us. And we will be connected to what we call big data from the cradle to the grave. Do we have to cope with robots? Yes, sooner than some of us may think now. Remember, just 10 years ago, we bought our first smartphones. And now, what do we do as soon as we have a minute free? Grab, by the way, where I leave it? Oh, you know what I mean. More than that, robots look more and more like humans. Have you seen or do you know Sophia? Sophia the robot, she has been presented here in this building this year, 2017. And Sophia the robot, she looks like a pretty smart young lady. And she is able to show different facial expressions like joy, anger, astonishment, skepticism. Maybe you ask yourself, always what will remain the difference between humans and robots in the future? Let me share two aspects. First is artificial friendliness. We do not only have to cope with the artificial intelligence of robots, we will also have to cope with the artificial friendliness of robots. Robots belong to someone, and the owner of a robot programs the robot to be friendly 24 hours a day, even in situations of stress. He's always smiling, he's always friendly, he always gives the right answers. As for humans, it's more difficult. You know that. Sometimes you don't feel friendly, so you don't make a friendly face, right? Sometimes you're in a stressy situation, then it's very difficult to stay friendly. One moment. So in the future, if you meet a really unfriendly receptionist, it will certainly not be a robot. We train humans to be friendly. It's very difficult. Sometimes I do not feel friendly, so I do not act friendly. But in the professional world, it's advisable to fake friendliness sometimes. I used to say, better unauthentically friendly than authentically unfriendly. So, just an example. How can you train to make a friendly face on command? Did you ever try that? It's very easy, in fact. It's a natural behavior. Imagine you see a good old friend you haven't seen in a long time, and you're a little bit surprised, so you raise your eyebrows, you say, "Ah, nice to meet you." Oh, there's another one. "Ah, nice to meet you." That's friendly face. You can try that later, or you can try it now if you want. "Ah, nice to meet you." The second aspect I would like to share with you is trust. Back to our ancestors 100,000 years ago. What did they do to check if another human could be trusted or not? They had to get closer to each other, to the distance of about the length of 2 arms. That was the danger zone. In this zone, I could have hit you with my club in my hand. So we got closer to each other, and there, where did we look to check if it is a friend or an enemy? In the eyes, right? And in the eyes, there is the truth. In the eyes, you can see the real emotions of someone. And if you look into the eyes of somebody and his eyes begin to shine, you know that is a good relationship. He likes me. And as soon as you look into shiny eyes, your own eyes start to shine too. So you have a good relationship. You're friends. And the second thing we did to check if a human can be trusted or not, we touched each other. So where could we touch a stranger, a strange person? Here, here, no. Here, no. Here, no. But I suggest the elbow. You can pat the elbow, rub it a little bit. Do it right now. Take your right arm and pat your left elbow. Do it right now. Do it now. Pat your left elbow. And then rub it a little bit. How does it feel? Try. Yes. You feel the difference? Is it warm? Is it cold? Is it soft? Hard? Do you feel the muscles, the bone? This is how to touch a human being. Remember that sensation once you will touch a robot in the future to make the difference. You can try these techniques the next time you're about to socialize. When it comes to socializing, you know, these cocktails, meetings where you should socialize, meet other people. So what you can do first is you approach somebody to the distance of the length of 2 arms. You wait a moment, then you step forward and you say, "Ah, nice to meet you." And then you look into the other's eyes. You concentrate on the color of the eyes and you think, "I like these eyes." So you can observe that the eyes of the other person begin to shine, and your eyes will also start to shine. So you have shiny eyes together. And maybe in this moment you dare to accidentally pat the elbow. relation building, as humans did 1,000s of years. Trust has a lot to do with instinct, and instinct is the heritage that we have from our biological evolution. This is a heritage humans have and robots do not have. My conclusion: it will be harder and harder to cope with robots. Robots are programmable, therefore they are probably more reliable than humans. And they are probably even smarter than humans in the future. But humans are in advance. Once they purposely make use of their non-verbal communication skills, like gestures, touch, smile, eyes, and the voice. A friendly voice, a dominant voice, or a convincing voice. Robots may be similar to humans, but they will never be human. They will never make, nice to meet you, the same way we do. They will never have shiny eyes as we have when we like somebody. And to touch a robot will never be the same as to touch a human of flesh and blood. That's what makes us truly unique and strong as an old species on Earth. Let's cherish moments like this. Being alive, as we have been for hundreds and thousands of years. My dear fellow humans, thank you for being here with me.